So one thing about the internet that kind of bugs me is that you can't complain on the internet. If you do, there's always some wise ass who decides, oh, that's what bothers you? Well, I'm going to make sure you face it often. And, of course, you can't reach through the internet and punch them in the snout for that shit, so they can get away with it. Worst you could do is block them, and maybe they'll make a video saying, oh, look at the little wussy who couldn't take what I did. Oh. So, really, it's kind of annoying that you can't bitch or rant on the internet. I mean, you can, but that said, there are a couple of things that kind of bug the shit out of me. Now, and I want to talk about them. Now, one of them, oh, this is frustrating, and I really wish I hadn't noticed that people do this so that it wouldn't bug me. But here's the thing. A lot of people will say, you know, the way other people or themselves say or in a sentence to sort of gather your thoughts, one of those pregnant pause things. And oh, does that bug the shit out of me. I don't know why. It just started one day. I noticed it and started letting it get under my skin. Now, saying and is pretty natural. It's really difficult to not do either of those things. I do my best. On my main channel, I have a script for my videos, mainly because it sounds like you're talking from a place of confidence, if not authority, when you don't say or In fact, there's a lot of takes that get ruined because I don't remember what's in the script, and the camera maybe gets in the way of reading it, and I have to go, oops, Kate, you went, dumbass, right? So I do my best to not say either of those. Now, you know, has gotten so ingrained in the culture that I hear people say it all the time. And that I mean, not just people in videos, I mean in regular conversation, although there are some folks who say it in videos all the time. And, but anyway, so it's just really difficult to not do that. But now that I've said that, people are going to all of their comments on this video. So, hey, Kate, you know, there's this thing that, like, you know, I wanted to talk to you about, you know. And that is one time, actually, when I think saying, you know, is okay, is at the end of a sentence. If you genuinely want to know whether or not you've been heard. If you say to someone, so, there's this information I have, and here I've told it to you, you know. And have them go, yeah, I get you. That is when you know is okay. It's just not when it's a pregnant pause. In fact, I was watching, I don't know if you guys ever watched the Jimmy Dore show, but he was interviewing this woman who wants to run for office. And she could not put a sentence together without, you know, every third word. And I don't know how she'll ever get elected unless all of her speeches are written down for her. I don't even want to think about a debate. Wow. And the sad thing is I kind of agreed with a lot of her policies, but I couldn't listen to her for very long. It was so frustrating. Anyway, that's one of the things that just bugs the crap out of me. There's others. Thankfully, people aren't going to make me face them on the internet much. I'm a pedestrian. Most of you know I have epilepsy. I'm not allowed to drive, so I have to walk everywhere. And there are people who, when they're trying to go right on red, don't look both ways. And so they could easily just plow right into somebody because they haven't noticed that someone is coming from the other side on the crosswalk. They're all looking into oncoming traffic. Can I turn? Can I turn? And, you know, I'm over here. Fuck, I just did it. Ugh! See, it's ingrained into the culture. Anyway, so I'm walking over here in the direction they're not looking. And they go, aha, I can get in now. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, shit, I almost ran someone over because they weren't paying attention. I am not a believer in the death penalty for anything but two things. One, the crime of being William Shatner is worthy of the death penalty. And two, being an asshole about crosswalks, totally worthy of the death penalty. Sorry, people, but drive responsibly, you pig fuckers. Anyway, I'm sure there's other things that I could bitch about right now, but I think that's enough for tonight. I don't want this channel to turn into a Kate Rants channel necessarily. I'd like to share more constructive thoughts. you know? There, see, that's an appropriate one. But for now, yeah, this'll do. Until next time, folks.